All right, I'm here in town and dealing with, if I didn't push myself today to get up, and I keep emailing these ladies about my assessment and they're supposed to notify me. It took me to come to the office today to find out a bunch of information that these ladies have been wasting 16 days out of my 25 days that I was here to be in the country. I wind up paying almost $500 and something or more to extend my time here, and I found out that they've been wasting 16 of those days doing nothing. I was able to, for my business and for my retirement plan, like I had said, now I had to pay $450 more plus some more fees just to extend my time here to complete this work when they didn't give me the right information. So I was able to get my land out the way. I got that out the way, and I'm a landowner, and that only took less than a week to do that with the land developer, the surveyor, and the signatures of myself, and the application for the lease itself through Dewey Bacano, which everything went smooth, and I'm thankful for that. This is where I ran into a lot of other issues with the Office of MTED, Ministry of Trade and Economic Development, for my business. This is the business visa application that I originally showed, and I had to get it out the way. Well, this is what you're going to fall into. This was the application. I can't do this while I'm here in country. This was supposed to be submitted prior. They don't let you know these things. They tried to charge me $8,000 to file my business if I wanted to file it this week coming up after my foreign investment application got approved. The next step would have been to go ahead and excuse me, I had to get my food. My next step would have been paying for the consulate business visa, which is not doable. They wanted $8,000, and I could go back to the States, and when I do, I could leave my information that I have here and give it to my uncles, give him the $345, and he'll be able to, thank you, he'll be able to file on my behalf and submit the paperwork. So that way, when I do come into country, I just pay, already had put the $345 payment to them. That being said, I'm staying here an extra 15 days and have to pay another fee and bring up some more extension. This is to extend my visa for 15 days, another $57, which isn't bad, but usually it's for 3 months, and I'm only doing it for 15 days because these ladies procrastinated my time, and I thought I wasn't, because they misinformed me with all the information, giving me pieces and pieces and pieces, ping-ponging me, when they could have just sat here and correctly stated everything, got me in the right thing. They just give you half information, or giving you the information but not how to process it in the order you need to process it. So I'm sitting there thinking, the lady tells me, here, give me this paperwork and wait for your assessment. Well, I've been waiting a week for assessment just to find out that, the crazy thing is I go into the office today And I ask them about, hey, I emailed you. Did you get the emails I've been sending back and forth? Because I haven't gotten any response. Oh, no, I just got them today. Well, I'll tell you this. Within 5 minutes of me sitting here, going in there and talking with them and actually going through it was a little longer than 5 minutes, but explaining to them all this and that I'm waiting for this paperwork and this and that. I almost believe the lady went in the back and filed the paperwork and completed the assessment, because while I was in the office 5 minutes later, I get an email that said that my application has been accepted and now I can move on to the next step, which was the foreign investment paperwork. Then they let me fill out the foreign investment paperwork all wrong online. I applied as a overseas company when they didn't explain, hey, you already have an overseas company, you're doing it for a local company now. None of this was done, so I go through all this process, but just for them to say, well, you got to start all over because that's the wrong form. And $575 later, I've already paid the license fee, and I said, well, when do I get the license fee? Do I get that after the approval of the foreign investment? She goes, no, you have to create your homes, bring them here when they're actually ready, when your business is complete and you're ready to open the doors, start renting out everything. That's when you go and get your business license. They don't tell you these things. These are all things that I'm teaching you, because I'm learning through sweat and back and forth, bouncing back and forth, miscommunication, or just plainly misinforming to tell me all the complete details of the process. They're giving me bits and pieces. It's like going to different churches and everybody wants to tell you their part of what they believe is righteous and what their church, why their church is the true church, or this or that, instead of it all being Christian. Well, they could have explained all those things over there, made it simple, instead of giving me pieces of the puzzle, and not actually letting me know what was actually the right processes. And I would have done everything within a week or so. Everything would have been done. I wouldn't have had to pay $500 and something to extend my time here, because they're not letting me know. Then I go to the office today, push a little bit, ask for more information, talk to more than 1, 2, 3 different women, and things start rolling along. Now I'm getting my emails coming in saying, this has been approved, that's been approved, now you could go on to this application. Well, I just think they didn't do their job, to be honest. I don't think they did their job. They procrastinated, and you find that out on your own. Because it almost felt like they giggled a lot about it, the frustrations I was going through and running back and forth. And it almost felt like I was being mocked there as a foreigner. And I've seen Asians come in there and Chinese cursing them out. And I was wondering why these guys are being so rude. It's because it is true. They're making something simple hard. They're giving you the runaround for weeks on end while they're sitting there getting a paycheck. I'm sitting there getting cost money while they're procrastinating my time and not giving me the right information. So I'm glad I'm going through this process, because that's what I came to Tonga for. So that way I can learn all these little ins and outs, ping-ponging, and help those that are going to be coming after me with their spouses and going through everything with their families, saving them time. Because as of right now, I'm pretty much after Monday, Tuesday, once my foreign investment gets approved, there's nothing more I can do in this country. The business license is after I establish and I'm ready to open the doors, so that's down the line. And if I go to the embassy to go apply for my business visa now, because I'm in country and not out of country applying, it's just going to go more expense out of my pocket. $8,000 more expense as a penalty for applying while you're in country instead of applying while you're out of country coming here and then proceeding on with the application and approval process. So as of right now, I'm just frustrated, but I still got to pay $57 for 2 extra weeks that I paid almost $500 for already to extend my time for 2 weeks. So in the long run, I'm not going to complain about that part of staying. I love being in Tonga. So that'll just give me more time to do more leisure content, because there's actually not much more I can do from this country after this foreign investment paperwork and application is approved. Again, it's very frustrating when you come here and know that the customer service here is lacking, as well as miscommunicating and misinforming. Misinforming the actual clients, because we're clients to the country. We're coming here to bring business for the country and economic development for the country, and we're getting the hardest situations out of it. And I believe that's just because the foreigners are going to go through it a lot harder than the locals. If I would have taken on a Tongan business partner, it would have went a lot smoother, a lot cheaper and quicker. I know this, but I didn't want to do that. I've already had business partners here before and tried to work with different people here, and it just never went anywhere. So that being said, I'm completely depending on myself and my investors from the States for us to continue on and be our own sole entity, where we'll employ Tongans here, relatives and so on, skilled workers that I'd be needing. But as far as having a partner here, I wouldn't do that on my own. That's just me. If it works for you and you trust your partner that you're going to be partnering with, if you're a foreign investor coming from another country and wanting to set up shop and get a business here in Tonga, I hope your trust level is there, and I hope they're trustworthy, because if they decide to screw you over, there's nothing you could do about it here in this country. As a business partner, they could run your company to the ground, squander all your money, leave you hanging, and also in debt, because all right, guys, I got to pack up and go, get ready to leave. I'll try to continue video recording while I put this together, but my ride is here, and I have to get ready to go and put my stuff up, get ready to leave back to Nuku Nuku. And again, the runaround is real here, and Tongan time is really real here. I lived on Maui time my whole life, being an entrepreneur and self-employed person, but this is real Tongan time. I mean, they do it on their time and on their convenience, but they don't care if it's costing you out of your pocket. So that being said, I don't want to knock that part, the Tongan culture and the country itself, and all in all is awesome to live here. But as far as anything that has to do with politics or any of that, or dealing with filing of paperwork, is always going to be at their time and their convenience, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's just, it is what it is. So my ride is here. I'm gonna get ready to leave, and there goes my ride. And here we go. That being said, sorry, I have to hop in the car, do everything by hand, and that's that. But again, thank you. I got to deal with the traffic now here in town. And No rights to the music, so thank you.